Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are returning in online. Guys, please check it. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are returning in online. Is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning to all. Good morning, guys. And check it, guys. Then what we completed in last session. And before that, and how the COVID situation, guys, at our locations. Everything is fine, right? Just I'm asking to you guys. Then is everything is fine? COVID situation, how it is at our locations. And can you please type your Chennai remains hotspot? Yeah, guys, and can you please type your place from where you are attending these sessions? Just to know. Nashik, Maharashtra, Kakinada, Vishnu Reddy, good, Maharashtra, Nashik, New Jersey, USA, Kurnool, USA, Ramnagar, Hyderabad, Karnataka, Bangalore, Hilo, USA, Anapati, Chennai, East Godavari, Hyderabad. Good, good, good. Warangal, very good. Yeah. So okay, good. Just I'm asking guys, and guys, just a minute. Wait a minute of time. Just wait a minute of time. Right, guys, and yeah, yeah. Then people are from different places. So I think so. All of you are very safe, and then I think all is well. All the things are going on perfect. And why I'm just asking to you, as of now, the reality, the ground level situation is COVID, COVID-19, the coronavirus. Up to now, we have seen more number of cases in the cities only. Now, as of now, might be in the last 3 to 4 days onwards, or 4 to maybe almost 1 week onwards, the situation is in India that coronavirus is spreading to villages. That was the situation. At villages now, it was started. So once it was started at village level, in the sense, at village level, maybe the people are not much educated. Once they are not educated, they don't know how to maybe safeguard themselves. So then definitely its effect is going on more and more. Yeah, this is a situation now. Even at my hometown, also one case I identified. Yeah, then where I inquired about it, and people are so panic, a bit more panic going on. The same situations are going on outside. Yeah, guys. Then anyway, then it is almost my imagination. Even I'm thinking about it. It is not even in my imagination. If it is at completely at village level, so if the people are having some awareness and if they are doing some kind of safety measurements and safety things, that's okay, good. But if it is not the case, situations are going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, the situation. But even we don't know how long it's going on, right? And initially people have enjoyed about this COVID holidays, right? By days goes on, then people are getting irritation. Now people are spreading. Yeah, three levels we can see. Initially, first almost like 15 days to 1 month of them, everybody they enjoyed. Okay, fine. Holidays, unexpected holidays, everybody. In the second month of time, then getting boring. What we have to do at our home. And next situation is which one? Irritation. Now spreading. Everybody they're spreading. I don't know how the situations are available at our place now. Right? But anyway, then I'm requesting to everybody and don't go outside. Even the problem, one more problem is so governments and everybody initially they taken much care, but now the situation is which one governments are totally their hands, they raise their hands and their hands out situation. They're unable to manage anything. Just they if they find any case and they're moving for test, that's it. Maybe the normal thing. But lockdown strictly they're not following and they're allowing the public to outside. All these things they are doing. So they're not taking much care. But you should take care ourselves. Because and really, yesterday I got to know, might be then that besides my home, I think so 3 to 4 buildings after one case is identified. Then after 3 to 4 buildings, one case is identified. See, they don't know. Then in that family, he's a teacher actually. He got that he was identified as a positive person. Positive. That means he find with positive. Then after that, from that point onward, that entire street and entire village people are a bit panic now. Then totally, but where and his family members are roaming and where they this kind of things are going on. Yeah. Anyway, guys, then it's my personal situation. What I'm telling to you. So, but all of you know, tell me, all of you, I'm telling to you, just a bit care and don't go outside. Now the situations are too worst, too worst. Then it is in full form. The coronavirus is in full form now at present. Situations are available like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sai Kumar, what is that village? Yeah, yeah. Then, moreover, just one more minute of time I want to take. No, moreover, so whatever the step you are taking now regarding these online classes, this is best option at present. Gudipadu. Which district? They came from Hyderabad. Fine. See, then it will touch at each and every person. Sir. Then if the situation is going on, tempo is going on like this, same. Gudipadu Krishna. Okay, fine. Anyway, then ourselves we have to think and ourselves we have to be safe side. So nobody will care about us. The previous government has taken steps. Now government is totally off. Just they are giving some formality wise just that's it. Even Telangana, Andhra, whoever it may be, they're not in a position to control this. There's a problem there. Four cases besides my village, they also came from Hyderabad. Hyderabad, that is all. Total. Fine, fine, fine. But in Hyderabad, the situation is everybody they are roaming in outside in the normal conditions. Nobody is thinking much about it in Hyderabad. Fine. Yeah, yeah. That's okay, good. Then, but be safe and don't go outside. Listen the sessions and then try to follow this max. So be safe, all of you know. Those who are inside India, those who are in outside of India. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now let's come for our content, guys. Then what we completed in the last session now. Right. Difference between Java and Java software. Yeah, 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 definitely. Uh, Chandrasekhar, and can I discuss that point on tomorrow? Difference between Java and Java software. Anyway, We are going to have session for it. Yeah, anyway, then here itself that content is available that we can do that. Okay, that's fine. And Chandrasekhar, and could you type your background? That means from which background you are coming? Are you from BTech or MG or something else? Can you tell me from which background you are attending? Mechanical engineering. Then when it was completed, it's a long time back or just now you completed? That means how much gap you have? Long time back. That's fine. Yeah. See, I think you are using mobile phones, right? You are using mobile phone. Am I right? Sir, Chandrasekhar, sir. Yeah. And that mobile phone, I think so maximum it might be smartphone, right? It might be smartphone, right? Yeah, good. Do you have WhatsApp account? Are you using WhatsApp? Yeah, that's fine. That means you downloaded WhatsApp from internet. Am I right? You downloaded WhatsApp from internet, right? And you installed it. You installed that WhatsApp in your mobile, right? Am I right? WhatsApp. Yeah. This is a software. Your WhatsApp is a software. Yeah, from Play Store. From Play Store, you download it and you install it. First downloading, next installation, both are going on. Whenever we click on get or something else, depending on your phone, and whenever we are doing some action, that means whenever we click on it, install like it will be downloaded. Then after that, it will be installed. This thing is going on. So that WhatsApp is which one is a software? Just think like that. It's an application basically that itself is called as which one is software. Understand it now? Okay, it's an application. It's software. Both are same now as of at present. Good. But how that WhatsApp application was prepared? Can you tell me how that WhatsApp application is prepared? Just imagine. To prepare that WhatsApp application, some language is required or not? To prepare that WhatsApp application, some language is required or not? Definitely. In one language, one programming language, they have to be prepared now. One or whatever it may be, one language. So that is language. That is language. And whatever the software we downloaded and you installed it, that is simply is called as which one is software. Understand my point? So this is one type of comparison I've given that. One type of comparison where we can understand. Similarly, okay, just if you understand this up to that, it's okay, fine, leave it. Now keep that information in our mind. Now keep it. Another point in our reality, what I'm telling you, Java, Java software and Java programming language. Just simple, very simple for your understanding. What I'm telling to you, Java software is the collection of simple is a collection of what I'm telling you, Java compiler, comma, JVM, comma, Java profiler, and so on and so on and so on, plus some runtime environment. Some runtime environment, maybe plus some libraries and so on. This collection, this total collection, what is Java software? Right, sir. Chandrasekhar, sir. Understand my point, what I'm telling you. Right, Java software is a collection of Java compiler, JVM, Java profiler, and so on. All these tools combination is which one is a software. Good. Answer my point clearly. Right. And what is this language actually? Java language is which one? Java. What is this Java language actually? Java language is the collection of syntaxes plus collection of definitions plus a collection of rules and regulations. Collection of rules and regulations to prepare programs, to prepare programs or to prepare applications, to prepare programs or to prepare applications. After this clear. Here application in the sense what I'm telling your WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an application. To prepare that application, we require a programming language. Assuming it's a Java. Right. Understand my point. Our Indian, we are speaking some English language, right? It's a language. Then what we are having there, that language contains some grammar rules and regulations. Am I right? Some conventions or some syntaxes. That means the statements, formations. And all this together is language. Answer my point now. Good. That language, by using language, we are able to prepare programs. But that program is containing any error or not. Who is going to be checked now? Who is going to be checked now? Whether the program contains an errors or not? Compiler is checking. Where is this compiler? Compiler is a part of Java software. Next one is, who will run our program? Program is prepared, but when somebody else has to run that program, then only we are able to get results. JVM has to run that program. The JVM is a part of which one? Java software. Next one is, I want to know which members are available in a particular class. If you want to know which members are available in a particular class, Java profiler is required. Where this Java profiler inside the Java software. To run our program, some environment is required, some runtime environment is required. We will provide that runtime environment. Java software will provide if you install it in our system. Next one is some runtime libraries we require. Predefined library is required. We will provide that predefined library. The predefined library is provided by the same Java software. So Java software is able to provide all the tools and a runtime environment and libraries to compile the program, to run the program. But to prepare program, a set of syntaxes, a set of rules and regulations, a set of definitions, and a set of conventions we require. All these are provided by which one? Language. Java language, right? And Chandrasekhar, yes, this is from my side. Are you getting it clearly? Chandrasekhar sir, just I'm asking you, are you getting clearly this point? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now let's move on to the our content and what I discussed there in the last session. If you observe this clearly, right? I want to include this one also for our reference purpose. Just wait a minute of time. We are discussing about differences between Java and others. In the differences between Java and others, so far we completed almost three differences there. First one is, and C are static programming languages. Java is a dynamic programming language. Some reasons I have given that we know already. Next one is, preprocessor is required in C and C++, but preprocessor is not required in Java. Preprocessor is required in C and C++, and preprocessor is not required in Java. That's fine. Next one is, after that, third one. Third difference is very, very important difference that already we understood it now. C and C++ are platform dependent programming languages, but Java is platform independent programming language. That's okay, guys. A little bit discussion what I'm telling to you. If any programming language allows to perform compilation and execution at the same operating system, not on different operating systems, then that programming language is called as platform dependent programming language. Examples are C and C++. Next one is, if we compile C programs, C and C++ programs on Windows operating system, then compiler will generate .exe file as per Windows representations. Here, if we want to execute the Windows represented .exe file, then we must have the same Windows operating system for execution. It is not possible to execute Windows represented .exe file in any other operating systems. That's the point now. Then, as per that, I've given one diagram also clearly. Previously, we made one diagram also as per that. Let me check this one, platform dependent programming language diagram. Already we have seen that. Right. This is the point here what I'm telling to you. That this is a diagram. Now here itself we can identify clearly how it is going on. How it is going on here, just I will give clarity. .c program compilation. Here window.exe file we are getting. It's as per Windows representations, the zeros and ones are created. Then here, this .exe file contains directly executable code and it was generated as per Windows representations. It was generated as per Windows representations. When .exe file is generated, that we have to execute there. To execute that, we must require the same operating system where we compiled. Why? Because the C engine is available. C engine is a part of the software. Of course, I provided compilation separately in this one, another one, but this compiler and the C engine both are together available inside the Java software. Java software is provided there. Right, so now C engine execution, and the C engine is able to process might be Windows operating system representation, whatever the operating system we are using, same operating system representations. Now, by that we are able to, by the execution of that program, we are able to get some output. Now, this is what exactly the process is going on here. We can understand it. Yes, what I'm telling you now. Right. This is the meaning of like which one now? like how C and C++ are platform dependent, that we understood. Right, sir. That's okay, good. Then after that, after completion of this particular point, now, what is platform independent programming language are given? Answer is very clear. If any programming language allows its applications, if any programming language allows its applications to perform compilation is on one operating system and execution is on another operating system. Compilation is on one operating system and execution is on another operating system, then that programming language is called as platform independent programming language. Example is Java. But how Java is a platform independent programming language? That's my question. That's my point, yes. Right, so now just I'm giving clarity for you. Just I'm giving few points to you. Now try to understand it clearly. If we compile Java program on Windows operating system, for example, Windows operating system, then Java compiler, part of the Java software I'm telling you, Java compiler will generate dot class files, dot class file or files, whatever it may be, no problem. Dot class files, right? Dot class file or files, no issues there. Dot class file. Then what is this dot class file? We know already. Then already I explained that where dot class files contains bytecode. Dot class files contains bytecode. It is not directly executable code. It's not directly executable code. It is an intermediate code. It's an intermediate code. I have to understand this clearly. Intermediate code, and it is not following. And it is not following any operating system representation, including Windows. Because we compiled on Windows operating system, I said to you clearly. When we compile Java program on Windows operating system, then the compiler will generate dot class file where dot class files contains bytecode. It is not directly executable code. It is an intermediate code, and it is not following any operating system representations, including Windows. That's the point. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, good. So it's not following any operating system representations, including Windows. But here the question is which one? Here the question is right or no? If you want to execute the above, if you want to execute neutral bytecode in any operating system, then that neutral bytecode, then that neutral bytecode, then that neutral bytecode must be converted to the target operating system representations. Target operating system representations. For this type of conversions, some people, some microsystems has provided some translators or converters. Already we have seen in the diagram there previously converters. Translators or converters. Okay, fine. So translators or converters are provided. You can observe this clearly. So this is a point here. But how these translators are provided here? So here, Sun Microsystems has provided both translation and execution. Both Sun Microsystems as embedded are provided or embedded both the translation and execution processes in a single device called as the single device or single component, device or component, whatever it may be. Here my meaning is software in the sense component, single device or component called as JVM. That's it. Called as JVM. Right, so now this is nothing but which one? Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. Right, so now this is the point here what I'm telling you. Then as for this, the diagram also I explained clearly the same point there. If you observe this diagram, then I'm able to give clarity on this one. I think this diagram you understood clearly in the last session. See now, observe this clearly, all of you know. This is Java file. Then we perform compilation on Windows operating system, even though .class file we are getting. Now see this what I provided here regarding this .class file. .class files contains bytecode. It is not directly executable code. It is an intermediate code, and it is not following any operating system representations, including Windows. Good. These .class files are available. If I want to run this on Linux operating system, we require a conversion. If you want to run this on Unix, we require a conversion. If you want to run on this Solaris, we require a conversion. If you want to run on Mac, we require a conversion. Like this, number of conversions we require. Different types of conversions can be required. Yes. Now all of you have to this clearly now. Whenever we are getting these conversions, when we require these conversions, then what we have to do, Sun Microsystems has provided these conversions. This converter is doing the respective translation. But how Sun Microsystems has provided this translation and as well as execution both in a single thing, the single device is nothing but which one JVM. As once again I'm asking to you, in this diagram, one time we compiled, 4 times we executed on different operating systems. Now tell me overall, how many JVMs here we have used, guys? Now tell me any idea? In this example, how many JVMs are used, guys? Any idea? What about your idea about this number of JVMs? How many JVMs here we have used there? Now tell me no. Right, sir. That still people are giving mixed responses. Already we discussed in the last class. Right. How many JVMs is that? Is that 4 JVMs or only 1 JVM? Perfect. 99% of the people are giving 4 JVMs. Only 1% has given 1 JVM. Yeah, 1 JVM. Then Karthik. Then you have given 1 JVM, but 99% of the people, all remaining members are giving 4 JVMs. I think so. You missed yesterday's class, right? Right, Karthik. Right. Yeah, that's why he said like this. Then here the answer is which one? 4 JVMs, not 1 JVM. No. Then Karthik Mahadeva. Then two, not Karthik Verma. Then 2 members are available with the name Karthik. Yeah, Karthik Mahadeva. I'm talking with, not Karthik Verma. Right. So here 4 JVMs here we have used. Why 4 JVMs here we have used? What is the reason? What is the reason why we are saying 4 JVMs now? Any reason for it? Yes, exactly. We have a reason. What was that reason, sir? I given already this point too. The reason would be Java is a platform independent programming language because of JVMs only. No second thought of it. Because of JVMs only, Java is platform independent programming language. But JVM is a platform dependent. JVM is platform dependent. That's the point what I'm telling you now. Right, so not only JVM, Java compiler, Java profile, and all these are part of the Java software. So the total Java software is platform dependent. Total of Java software, Java compiler, JVM, Java profiler are platform dependent. That's it. So Java software is platform dependent. And yesterday, I opened the Java software, that means Oracle website, where I'm trying to download some Java version. But when I'm trying to download Java version, there itself operating system specification was provided. Operating system specification was provided at the time of downloading Java software. That means the software links are provided as per operating system specification. So for Windows operating system, this Java software. For Linux operating system, this Java software. And for like some other Mac, some other Java software. Like this specified clearly. So what we have to do, and which see before going to download your Java software, first we have to understand which version is available, which operating system is existing in our system, that we have to know. If it is Windows operating system, then you have to download Windows related Java software only. Understand my point now? So my operating system is Windows operating system. I downloaded Linux based Java software. I downloaded. I'm trying to install it on my system in the sense that software will not sit on the top of your system, your operating system. Architecturally, some mistakes, some mismatches are going on. So Windows operating system is having one hardware architecture, one internal architecture, one processing architecture. And if we download Linux based Java software, it is expecting some other architecture. But your operating system is having one type of architecture, and whatever the other operating system related software you downloaded, it is required some other architecture. So architecturally mismatch is going on. So because of that reason, it won't be existed in our system directly. That's the point what I'm telling you guys. Then after that, after completion of this, then the same point I highlighted here, then Windows related Java software only we have to download as we are having Windows operating system. My operating system is Windows operating system. So we have to download Windows related software only, Java software only. It contains Windows related Java compiler, Windows related JVM, and so on. That's the point here, what I given clarity. And this is like which one normal. Today I explained to you how, then what is the difference between Java software and Java programming language. Software, software is a collection of tools where compilers, JVMs, execution engines, and compilers, profilers, and all these tools and the libraries and what I'm telling some runtime environment is existed. That software can be used to prepare programs also. That is, the software can be used to check the compilation and check the execution and all these things here we are able to do. But programming language is a collection of rules and regulations and syntaxes and definitions which are used to prepare the programming language. That's it. Prepare the programs. That's it. To write the program, we require a language. To check our program is right or wrong, to execute our program, we require Java software. That's it. Okay, this anyway, then all the points we understood now. Guys, just I'm asking one question to all of you. I'm asking one question to all of you. Now everybody has to respond from you. What was it? My question now. What are the differences between .exe file and .class files? What are the differences between .exe file and .class files? Right, sir. Just at least as per the explanation what I made previously, as per that, we have to give nearly how many differences now? At least two differences we can give, sir. As per the previous discussion what I provided, as per the discussion what I made now, we are able to provide at least two differences now. Can you tell me what are the two differences we can identify? Differences between .exe file and .class file. Okay, fine. Good. .class file is .class is operating system dependent. No, Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar sir. Now after this, .class file is operating system dependent. Then that is wrong perspective. I will explain to you. .exe is a compiler. .exe is Windows representation and executable. That means not only Windows representation on which operating system we compile, that dependent. .exe contains directly executable code. Yeah. Then guys, then you are giving my votes only. That means whatever the votes you understood, the cache votes, that only you are representing. Exact statements you are not writing. Anyway, then I will write the information now. Yeah, exactly. Fine, perfect. Good. Yeah. Okay, fine. Different answers. Right. Perfect. All of your answers are right. No doubt for that. All of your answers are right, and except one answer, I already corrected that answer. All the answers are right. Good. Right. Perfect. Now listen carefully. What are the differences between .exe file and .class file? These are the points. Right. Okay, guys, that's fine. Answers are right. Now let me give my version also on this particular one. First one is .exe files are existed in a C and C++. As for the programming languages situation, .exe files are possible in a C and C++, whereas .class files are existed in Java. .class files are existed in Java. .exe files are existed in C and C++, whereas .class files are existed in Java. That's okay, fine. This is basic level difference, first of all. So where they are available, that we need to understand at least. Yeah, that's okay, good. Next one is after completion of this, .exe file, yes, after this clearly, .exe files contains directly executable code. People are writing only today, .exe files contains directly, they stopped it. They have written only this one. .exe files contains directly. What directly? then we have to complete the statement. Exactly. I think so. Maybe in the second chart you might be provided remaining parts, but what I have seen that's why I'm telling to you. .exe file contains directly executable code. It is not intermediate code. It is not intermediate code. That's perfect. Next one is then after that dot class of files. Dot class of files contains what? Dot class files contains a byte code. What is this byte code actually? It is not directly executable code. It's not directly executable code, and it is an intermediate code. It's an intermediate code. As in general, most of the people are mistakenly they're understanding byte code is directly executable code. They're understanding mistakenly byte code is an executable code. No, byte code is not at all an executable code. It's an intermediate code. It's an intermediate code. Java has prepared this byte code like this only as an intermediate code only. Understand my point clearly? What I'm telling you now. So this is second difference. Third difference regarding these dependencies, people are already given perfectly the same point. No, .exe file, .exe file platform dependent, .exe file platform dependent, and which operating system we compared? That operating system dependent. This .exe file is that operating system dependent. .exe file is an operating system dependent, and where we compared. That's it. But whereas that class file is not dependent on the operating system. Why? Because it contains bytecode. It is not representing even Windows operating system. If you compile the program on Windows operating system, and it provides the neutral bytecode. It's not representing any of the operating system representations. That's why I can say dot class file is a platform independent. Dot class file is a platform independent. That's it. So these are the overall 3 points here we are getting. Mainly 3 points I'm telling to you. First one is .exe files are exist in C and C++. Dot class files are exist in Java. Second one is .exe files contains directly executable code. It is not intermediate code. Dot class files contains bytecode. It is not directly executable code. It's an intermediate code. .exe file is platform. .exe file is platform dependent. And dot class file is platform independent. And one more point, as per my observation, I'm telling this. One more point, as per my observation. Listen carefully. .exe file is not a secure file. Is not a secure file. That means is not secure in the sense .exe file is able to provide lesser security in the applications. Lesser security in the applications. Whereas dot class of files, dot class file is able to provide more security in the applications. More security in the applications. Right, guys. Now the last point I added, then to explain this lot point, multiple forms are available, multiple verticals are available to discuss about this fourth point. Multiple forms are available, different ways are available to explain this one. Just I will give one or two ways now, try to understand it clearly. One side explanation is which one? C and C++ are lesser secured programming languages, whereas Java is a more secured programming language. C and C++ are lesser secured programming languages, and Java is more secured programming language when compared with C and C++. In C and C++, they are less secured. Then obviously, .exe files are which one? Less secured programming languages. Why I'm telling less secured programming languages now? Because of their pointers, maybe. Because of the pointers is another one reason. Like this, a number of reasons are available. The majority of the features are not thinking about security. Majority of the things are not thinking about like which one? Security. Understand my point? What I'm telling to you. So C and C++ are lesser secured programming languages. As for that, .exe file is also a lesser secured programming language. That means .exe file is also a lesser secured file. But whereas Java is a more secure programming language, in every aspect security thoughts are available. In every aspect security consideration is available. So Java is more secure programming language. As for this, Dot class files are providing more security in our applications. Dot class files are more secure files. This is one side reason. Guys, then if we observe in outside, no, in outside, if you observe these viruses related things, in outside virus related things, if you observe there, guys, understand it now. Virus related things, if you observe there, .exe file and .class file, if you observe this, majority of the viruses related files are coming in the form of .exe files. Majority of the files are coming in the form of which one? .exe files. But no virus related file is coming in the form of which one? .class file. Understand it clearly now. No virus related thing is available in the form of which one? .class file. This is the point what I'm telling you. And moreover, another content what I'm telling to you, another thing is, listen carefully guys, other thing is, if we are getting .exe file directly we are executing. So if any hacker is providing or if any other person is providing some .exe file, we are trying to execute it, then automatically our system is going to be affected. If the .exe file contains any harmful code, when you are trying to execute it, automatically your system is going to be corrupted because of this harmful code. But if it is a .class file, what happens? The .class file contains any harmful code, but directly this .class file is not executing. This .class file content will be converted to other operating system representations, native code. In the conversion process, what JVM is doing now, if any harmful code is available, if any misstructured data is available, different formats of data is available, then JVM will recognize it and JVM will throw that misformations in outside. Only exact formatted code only be executed by JVM, or at least it able to give information to you. If this is misformatted code, be identified. Please take care about it and remove this .class file. Like this, our JVM is having a chance to identify our code and to recognize which code is not good without executing that code or before executing that code. Chances are available. So because of that reason also we can understand .class files are like which one? More secure files, and .exe files are providing which one? Lesser security. .exe files are less secure files. .class files are more secure files clearly. Guys, all of you are getting clarity up to now? All of you are getting clarity up to now? Please respond for me. No response, guys. Only 2 to 3 members are responding now. Everybody has to respond now. Be active. Whenever I'm asking questions, just you have to give information to me now. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Can I move on to the next point? Can I go for next point? Yeah. So gradually, slowly, I'm going to inject the concepts, guys. So once at a particular point of time, definitely once you all of you are in my track now, I'll speed up it. But first of all, understand each and everything clearly. This is foundation. Then foundation is a just comparison between Java and others. If anybody else will come to you, if anybody else is asking to you, now tell me why we are choosing Java, what problems you identified with the C and C++, and what is the advantage of Java, why you are checking this Java, why you are taking this Java. If you are getting this type of question, at least we have to open our mouth. We have to talk something about these differences. So as per this situation also with this topic is much useful for you. This is one thing. And moreover, if you are the fresher, definitely interviewer will take advantage to ask this type of questions. Can you tell me what is the requirement to come for Java over C and C++? Or maybe when we show your resume to the interviewer will see your skill set. In our skill set, if we specify C, C++, Java, like this, if we specify now, there is a chance for interviewer to ask, all right, how Java is different when compared with the C and C++? How can you differentiate Java from C and C++? This type of questions here, interviewer may be asked. When interviewer is asking this type of questions now, at least we have to open our mouth and we have to say some differences. Even up to this much of internal explanation is not required. At least titles. At least titles. What are the titles are given? At least titles if we give now, that interviewer will satisfied for it. But anyway, we are understanding each and every point clearly. But understanding is required. But at the same time, your remembering is also required. Minimal differences now. Guys, right, that's fine. All of you, after this, guys, what I'm telling you next one, that fourth difference is like which one? Anyway, with this particular one, this difference is completed. This total part is completed here. Now, fourth difference here I'm talking with you. What about this fourth difference? Now, pointers are existed in C and C++. pointers are exist in C and C++, but pointers are not existed in Java. Pointers are existed in C and C++, but pointers are not existed in Java. Good guys. Fine. Before going to understand pointers are existed in C and C++ or pointers are not existed in Java, before that, before understanding that, first we have to understand what is pointer, and what is the behavior, what is the nature of the pointer, how the pointers are available in C and C++, and why pointers are not recommended or not existed in Java. All these points here we are going to understand. Guys, I'm asking one question to you. Can you tell me what is a pointer? What do you know about these pointers? Frank, then if you don't know, just say don't know. Or if you know something, just can you type that pointer? What do you know? Just I'm asking this question to you. Just type some points, some information about pointers. What do you know? Then if you don't know about it, just we have to say don't know. That's it. Then by that I can understand it. Then give information. See, we are coming here to learn. So just give your status. Then definitely I will help you. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It able to store address location. That's perfect. Don't know. Good, sir. Good. Then, if you are giving information like don't know, I feel very happy. Yeah, I feel very happy. If you give information don't know, my work is very simple. Yeah, pointers are address variables. That's perfect, Rupa. Yeah, it able to store address location, save process, right? Perfect. Pointers are address variables. Okay, fine. Pointers defined as a star symbol. Yes, it's a reference variable in C programming language. Bhavani, right? Perfect. I don't know exactly, but I read somewhere else it's related to the variable. That's perfect. Then correct. Good, no problem. Don't know. Good. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Right. But too many responses are available. Even same responses don't know, and as well as little bit same address representation and all these things are available. That's perfect. Now let's come for this point. Yeah, guys. Now stop sending messages. I understood it. Now I'll give the definition. Do not try to understand it now. All of you guys, observe this clearly. In general, in programming languages, guys, observe this clearly. In general, in programming languages, variables, normal variables. In general, in programming languages, variables are able to store data. In general, in programming languages, variables are able to store data. Simple example. Int I is equal to 10, I've given, or else now. Simple example. Int envo is equal to 111. For example, I've taken like this. Int envo is equal to 111. Okay, good. Next one is string student name is equal to, say, for example, Durga. Like this here we're able to provide. Here in the first statement, what is data, guys? I'm asking to you now. Tell me. In the first statement, what is data? That is, you need to have some awareness on it. What is data and what is variable? Data is a 111 is a data. 111 is a data. Perfect. Envo is a variable. 111 is a data and envo is a variable. 111 is a data and envo is a variable. Okay, fine. In the second statement, what is data and what is variable? Durga is a data and S name is a variable. Of course, integer is a data type and a string is also a data type. I don't want to use the string now as of now, just understand it. One simple example, int is data type, envo is a variable and 111 is the data. That's it. This is the point what I'm telling you now. Right, sir. Yes name and all these things, just we can remove it. String is not required now. Otherwise, we may get confused unnecessarily. And good. Listen carefully. Now, what is the point I'm telling to you? Listen, all of you, listen carefully. Even if you don't know what is pointer, I'm giving clarity for you. Right, observe this clearly. It's going on in every programming language. This kind of explanation is going on in every programming language required. This is fundamental point. Everybody has to understand it now. So, what my inner section I have written, sir? My inner section is int envo is equal to 111. That was my inner section. What I provided. Int envo is equal to 111. Yeah. And internally, what happened? internally what happened in C or C++, in Java also, whatever it may be, internally what happened. See, int data type is recognized. Int data type is recognized. On the base of this int data type, bytes of memory will be allocated. But how much is the memory for integer? That is depends. That is depending on the programming language what we use. It's totally depending on the programming language what we use. Example, if we use C and C++, 2 bytes of memory. If we use Java, 4 bytes of memory. That is fixed. Understand it as of now. So here we are in C and C++. Think of it. So integer requires might be 2 bytes of memory. Just I'm thinking it's in C and C++. Just it is like which one? 2 bytes of memory. 2 bytes of memory. That's perfect. Now, whenever 2 bytes of memory is created, definitely one starting address location is available or not? One starting address location will be created or not? Come on, guys, say yes or no. I'm asking to you. So when 2 bytes of memory is created, definitely that memory is created from a particular starting point. Starting, say for example, 1010 is which one? Starting address location. 1010 is the starting address location. Please recognize this. Good. Memory is created. Starting address location is 1010. From 1010 onwards, 2 bytes of memory will be created. Good. That's fine. And inside this memory, which data is available, which data will be stored? 111 is the data. That 111 data will be stored. That's okay, fine. But for this memory, a particular name has to be given. For this total memory block, a memory block, I want to give a name. That name is which one? ENO. That name is which one? ENO. Variable. Variable is named address location. ENO is a variable which is named address location. For this total address, 2 bytes of memory, I want to give a name. The name is which one? ENO. The name is ENO, which contains data. For this ENO, we are getting the data. The data will be stored. The data is started. The data will be stored in the memory. That memory started from which one? 1010 onwards, 2 bytes of memory. Guys, all of you are understanding up to now? Please say yes or no. All of you are getting clarity up to now. Just nothing I discussed how normal variables are stored. That's the point I discussed with you. Good. That's very clear. This is the meaning of variable, how it is represented internally. Perfect, guys. Let's come for this next point. Next point. In a C and C++, in a C and C++, to manipulate data through memory locations, to manipulate data through memory locations. In C and C++, to manipulate data through memory locations, C and C++ are having, are providing, have provided, C and C++ have provided a type of variable, a type of variable called as pointer variable. What I'm telling you clearly, my point is very clear. What's the point here I'm telling to you? In C and C++, to manipulate data through memory locations, C and C++ have provided a type of variable called as which one? Pointer variable. What exactly pointer variable? No, listen carefully. Pointer is a variable in C and C++. It able to store address locations. It able to store address locations or address location of the data structures. Address locations of the data structures. But what is this data structure? Don't think about immediately stack, queue, linked list and all. No. Data structures where data structure may be a variable. Data structure may be a variable or maybe an array. Don't think much about it. What is an array now? As of now, it's not required. Then in the future, we'll discuss about it. But it's an array. It's one type of structure where data will be provided. Maybe a structure in a C programming language, if you know where structures concept is available, structure, or maybe another pointer variable. Another pointer variable is also a structure here. The normal variable, or maybe an array, or maybe a structure, or maybe another pointer variable. Come Come on, guys. Now let's observe this clearly. What I'm telling you. Pointer is a variable in C and C++. It able to store address locations of the data structures, where data structure may be a variable, or maybe an array, or maybe another pointer variable. This is what exactly the meaning of which one? Pointer variable. Yes, all of you are getting clarity on this? All of you are getting clarity on this? What is pointer variable? I'm telling you. Right. No response, guys. That's perfect. So just theoretically I've given that. But in C and C++, how to declare pointer variable, how to initialize this pointer variable. That means how to declare pointer variable, how to keep address location of a data structure into the pointer variable. If you come for this point, the code example is, I said to you, for example, into envo is equal to 111. I've taken asterisk that variable. Now, I want to store, I want to prepare a pointer variable to refer the memory location of envo. I want to prepare a variable to refer the memory location of the variable. Memory location of which one? envo. That's my requirement. So here what I will do for this, just I'm going to declare, I'm going to provide like this one, int star p. Whenever we provided star p like this, no, star some variable like this, it's an indication, it's a pointer variable. It's an indication, it's a pointer variable. It able to store only address locations rather than data. It able to store only address locations instead of data. It will not store data, it will store only address location. To represent this, to represent this particular thing, we are using star notation. Star p represents, it's a pointer variable. It is not for normal data, it is for address locations of the data. That's it. Good. Then after that, what we have to do now? Immediately, p is equal to ampersand envo. Ampersand envo. All of you have to do this clearly. What is this ampersand envo? No. Ampersand envo in the C and C++ notation. Ampersand envo is which one? Address location of the data. Which address location? Starting address location or ending address location? Which address location? Starting address location of the data. Starting address location of envo. For envo, what is the starting address location? 1010 is existed. For envo, starting address location is which one? 1010. That is existed. All of you guys, up to this clearly no. For envo, starting address location is which one again? No? Right, 1010. How to assign variable in address location? No, I will assign. I will explain. Vishnu Reddy. So starting address location of envo is which one? 1010. Then what happened here? No. Ampersand envo is calculating address location of envo. That address location is assigned to p variable. That address location is assigned to p variable. It means that literally what I am telling to you, here it is a p variable. This p variable able to store only address locations. That address location of envo it was stored. That is like which one? 1010. That means as per the instruction what we are having here, int star p semicolon and p is equal to ampersand envo that we have written. I think so, guys. Then pointer variable declaration and initialization, the same notation is used, right? Am I right? Come on, guys. I'm asking to you only. Pointer variables are declaration and initialization. We are able to do in this fashion only. Am I right? Yeah. Strictly speaking, I'm not good at C and C++. Even I don't know these two languages, but I can teach Java. I don't know C and C++. I'm not having much awareness on them. Just notations only I know, basic syntaxes I know, but I don't have any information about C and C++. Why? Because for Java learning, for Java, working on Java, not required to go for C and C++. They're not at all mandatory. Definitely. But small comparison point of view, small syntaxes we are talking. Once if I start Java completely, once if I start Java perfectly, then I'm not going to use any of these notations. Just in the comparison point of view, I'm telling to you. Right, we need to understand what is exactly the meaning of pointer. That's why I'm explaining all these points. Otherwise, we don't require for Java. In the comparison purpose only, we require this. Good, guys, good. Now tell me, P is equal to ampersand envo. Ampersand envo in the sense like which one, sir? Now tell me, no. What's the meaning of this ampersand envo? No, ampersand envo in the sense it calculates address location of the variable. Ampersand envo. Yes, Vishnu Reddy. Understand my point? What I'm telling you, no. Right, address of envo, Vishnu Reddy. Right, this is ampersand envo address location 1010. that we assign to which variable? That we assign to p variable. Now tell me, p variable is capable to store address location or not? P variable is capable to store address location or not? Yes, exactly. P variable is capable, or env variable is capable to store address location? Come on, guys. You have to answer for it. Env variable or p variable? P variable is capable to store address location. Why? Because it was declared as a pointer variable. It was provided with the star notation. As per the star notation, only we are able to say P variable is a pointer variable. It is able to store address location. So here P variable is having some value like 1010. It literally represents which one here now? P is referring to this particular location. P is referring to this particular location. That's okay, good. So here we are getting this location. Literally, P variable is pointing to address location of ENO. That's it. So this is where we assign 1010. Here itself we can identify this. That means its meaning is like which one? 1010 is also a memory location. Sorry, and 1010 will be stored in a memory location again, which is having some address location. That's different. That's different. So 1010 we provided with P. That's it. This is a representation what I'm giving there. Strictly speaking, if you want to go for this one also, again here what I'm telling to you, if you want to represent this one also, here we are able to have a memory. How much memory is required to store address location? Up to that memory will be created for pointer variable, and inside this we are able to store like which one? 1010. But again, this is also a memory block. For this also we are able to have some address location. Understand, guys, what I'm telling you now. And this P is also be having like which one? A memory. That memory is also be contains again address location. Or get my point or not? That memory is also be having which one? Another address location. Yes, again, if you want to keep this address location 1100 in another variable, again we have to declare another pointer variable. In that pointer variable, we have to keep the 1100, but not required up to that level. We don't require that. But just what I'm telling you in general, what is pointer variable, then what is its behavior? That's my point. As double star P, if we declare that, and double pointer, second level pointer, we are able to declare, we are able to provide. Second level pointer, we are able to provide. That's the meaning here, what we are able to get. But anyway, we don't require up to that level, just pointer variable. What is this pointer variable? And up to that point, here we require. Then by that, we are able to get much clarity. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not? Guys, all of you are getting my points clearly? What I said, up to this point? Good. That's fine. This is what exactly the meaning of which one can a pointer variable. How this pointer variable is existed and what is its nature, then these points can be understood clearly. Alright, sir. That's okay, fine. Then whenever we are getting this point now, what next one here after completion of this, after understanding this basic information on this pointer, what next one here now? My next question is why it is not existed in why it is not existed in Java and why it is existed in C and C++. Come on, guys, you have to answer for my question. Why it is not existed in Java and why it is existed in C and C++. This point here we have to understand. Everybody know. That's a no. Good. Now this is my interview question also now. What about my question here now? My question would be why pointers are not existed in Java. At the same time, I will explain why they are available in C and C++. That points also we are able to understand now. Why pointers are not existed in Java. That question can be required. Good. Guys, and can I discuss this topic on tomorrow? Shall we move to this? Shall we move on this topic on tomorrow? Anyway, it required nearly for explanation nearly half an hour more we required to complete this. Right, sir. Half an hour more we required to complete this topic. Why? Because I need to go for some total internal concepts I will discuss there. So definitely, I want to discuss this topic on tomorrow. Guys. Tomorrow I'll discuss about these pointers. Why pointers are not exist in Java, and why pointers are exist in C and C++. I'll discuss this concept on tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot, and be safe. I'll try to attend for the classes regularly. We are able to get much clarity. And one more thing I'm telling you guys, this is Saturday I'm going to take the session. That means continuously up to Friday we'll take, and this Saturday also I want to take the session. Yeah, please prepare for it. On Sunday, I will give holiday anyway, but this Saturday we are having session. Please recognize this and don't thinking about it's a weekend. I think so. You are in a lockdown situation. You are in a COVID phobia. So in COVID phobia, there no difference between weekdays and weekends. I think so. Every day is normal. I think so. Am I right? Yes, sir. If you miss any class, not only missing class, every class video you are able to get. Every class video you are able to get, guys. Right, sir. Then I'm giving much clarity to all of you. Every class video you are able to get. Don't think about only missing class videos. No. Already some of you are having Google Drive access. Am I right? Already some of you are having Google Drive access. All right. If any of you are not getting Google Drive access, that means for registered members, I think so our admin people are sending that. Right. For registered member, if you are not having Google Drive access now, just contact with just I will give a number. I'll give you a number and as well as like which one here, the concerned person for your classes. One person, she will take responsibility of your classes and she will be in touch with you. Once you registered for it, then I will give that number to you. 1 minute, wait, guys, wait. I will give that number. Wait, guys, wait 1 minute of time. Another number I have taken for the sake of your sessions, and Bhavani will manage that number. That's why. That's why. I guess I did not save it anyway. And I'll give then another number here I've given for it. Daily notes, and this is maybe in this daily notes, maybe 1 or 2 points may be missed out. In the explanation point of view, when I'm explaining that point, I may not write the notes. But in the material, you will get the total content without having any problems. Anyway, triplet five, temporarily we can take this one. I will give that other number also. Triplet 5252627. This is our number. And Durgasoft online training @gmail.com. Right, yes, now these are the contact details and where the responsible person for you is which one? Bhavani. Bhavani is a responsible person. Just one time talk with her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That number. Instead of taking this number, better to take other number. I think already she's in touch with you right from your admission. 799. Yes. Chandrasekhar, right. Good. I think so. The same number. Am I right? Guys, Chandrasekhar, is it your number or our admin number? Chandrasekhar. Yeah, Bhavani number. That's fine. Not Bhavani phone number, institute number only. But she able to hold it. She able to lift out the calls through this number. Right? Good. That's fine. Yeah. Guys, and contact details are available. Just we can directly talk with her. If you want to reach out to me, just no issues. Directly you can talk with her and she will forward any type of information to me. Even if you have any concept, if you have any doubt in the previous lectures, if you have any concerns related to this the registration process or maybe administrative kind of things, if you have any problem there, directly we can call to this number and you can directly talk with this number and she will help out you and she will give much clarity what exactly the process is going on at Durgasoft. Fine. And one more thing I'm telling you, just within 1 or 2 days, actually today onwards that link has to be changed yesterday onwards. But anyway, then 1 or 2 days of time we maintain that. Maybe try to complete your registration as early as possible, guys. All right. Now why? Because within 1 or 2 days of time link is going to be changed. Right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll meet on tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.